Well, hello everybody. We are live on a Thursday night. It's your boy David. What's good? And hey, I got my co-host Sunshine in the building. Shine, what's going on?
Peace, peace, peace. Look, like old times, huh? You just left
No,
me
no,
high and dry.
never that. You knew you had everything held down, so I was like, she don't need me no more. She got this.
Yes, Sensei. I had a good teacher.
So how's your Thursday treating you so far?
Well, it treated me a little good. I got off a little early, some adulting, parenting stuff. I'm picking up the oldest, Elisha's glasses. Been taking forever to come. So my young king won't be walking around like this no more, trying to leave and do stuff.
Ooh, been there and done that, so I get it. I get it completely. So the reason why I got Shine here today is she has been telling me about an artist that is so dope. She's out there. I ain't even got words. You see them all just tongue tied and whatnot. So Shine, why don't you tell us a little bit about the guest and we'll bring her in.
This young sister, when I say I started following her in 2020. I remember exactly. Like coming into her music, there were some things, that we talked about and discussed around that time. Everybody was handling and growing through things at that time. And as I shared with her at one point, that so was I. And her music was like right on time. I remember telling her I had her on rotation so much that I literally put her up there with Queen Latifah, with Moni Love, because like her delivery and it's so refreshing and it's what we don't get anymore. And that's the era that I come from. She upholds that. So, and it's, and the fact that, she is a devout Muslim on top of that is like even far greater, is because she finds a way to blend Allah into her music, and I love how she does it. If you follow her on her YouTube page, you'll see she has videos where she will intertwine with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and it goes right in step. And she's just amazing. She's a dope wife, a dope mother. I feel like I know her personally because she shared her journey with her young princess coming to, and also the ups and downs of being an artist. And she's just so transparent, and the transparency is so needed. So and I'm gonna let her, if she wants to disclose it, tell her age, because it's going to blow your mind when you find out. So without further ado, let's bring the queen, the god, Hecava Mecca.
Yes, indeed. What's good?
Peace.
I hope I didn't do too much, but I'm so honest with everything that I said about you.
Praise be to Allah. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much.
Awesome. So first and foremost, we like to give the opportunity for you to let everybody know where you're from and where you're at. So tell us a little bit about you.
I am from the record capital.
The record capital?
You know this one. But this is the one.
I'm from Akron, Ohio. The home of the LeBron James.
Okay.
I am going to be 30 in March.
Okay.
And, I have 3 children.
Okay.
With another one on the way.
Congrats.
She just dropped the bomb? Like she just shared something?
Sure did.
And I am currently working on my next album, The Garden of Eden, that inshallah will be dropping in a few months.
Okay.
God willing. Um, I'm married. I've been a registered member of the Nation of Islam for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in April. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
She's also a comedian. Okay. She has such a silly side to her. I kid you not. You know how sometimes we share those memes or the pictures about the messed up foods and meals and dishes? She'll post it like it's her actually about to feed this to her husband.
Yeah.
And we know she cooks way better than that.
Yeah, I do. I do.
So tell me, how many albums do you have thus far?
This will be my second album. No, this
Yes.
will
Will be a third one.
Doctor of Meditation album. So, which I dropped in 2021.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I was listening to some of that today.
Yeah, I listened to her. I was listening to your Spotify, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. This is where it's at. So go ahead, China. Ask her a question.
Well, how long or when did you start performing? You know, even though I know some of the stuff from following you, let's share this with the people to let you know what got you to know that you was blessed with this gift, because you reference a lot in your music about Allah blessing you with this gift. When around what age were you when you knew that you could? Because you sing as well. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure they know that about you too.
Well, I actually started off singing. I didn't really know that I could rap until like maybe my 11th or 12th grade year of high school. But I've been performing, you know, in choir and stuff in school since I was in elementary school. But I also am an instrumentalist, so I play instruments. Which my favorite instrument is the clarinet.
Wow, that's the only instrument that I was allowed to play. I wanted to play the saxophone, and my great grandmother was like, "No, you don't play the clarinet."
But my teacher told me I had to play the clarinet. But I'm happy that she told me to play the clarinet, because then it became my whole life. But I've been performing since I was in elementary school, and I actually was going to go to school for performing arts because I was interested in actually doing opera. And but then my 12th grade year, I was asked to be part of this up and coming pop group, which is actually how I got introduced into like actually stage performing, like in the capacity that I'm doing it now. So I actually started off in a pop group my 12th grade year when it comes to like a recording artist, but I've been performing for majority of my life.
Dope. So do you battle with stage fright, or you're ready to take the mic and make it happen?
I do. Like when I first step on stage, it is always kind of nerve-wracking because, you know, you're vulnerable because you're showing people a part of yourself. It may not seem like it, but you are, because your art is a part of it's part of you. You know what I'm saying? And you're showing people that. So sometimes it is a bit nerve-wracking because I am a reserved person by nature. Once I actually start going, I pray before I get on stage, and I start going, then I'm usually okay.
Got it. Go ahead, Shine.
That's the prep work. So when was the first, matter of fact, hold up. Do you remember your first rhyme that you ever wrote?
I do. I won't dare ever repeat it though.
Why is that?
It was the worst thing I've ever written in my life.
Wow.
It was horrible.
But it was good for that time. Are you comparing to how you are now to then? Like
anybody's standard. I'm making words, and just so that it would rhyme. It wasn't good whatsoever. But I would say, like after my first rap, they just started getting better and better and better. So really, it was just my first one that was horrible. But the ones after that were actually not bad.
Okay, so the second one, do you remember that one?
Hold on.
Get the baby straight.
No doubt. We get it.
You know
it.
I'm sorry. And they come in here asking questions.
It happens. I'm surprised.
It's all good.
I'm surprised my sons haven't busted in yet. You know how they do.
We get it. It happens.
I'm sorry. Okay, was a question asked?
Yes, I said, do you remember your second one?
My second one? No. Because I had just started writing a whole bunch of stuff at once. So I can't remember exactly what was second. But I know my first one because I made a big deal with it. I remember my first one verbatim. But the other ones, they were like many I was writing that I don't.
Okay. So you was just, after that, you was just pumping them out, basically.
Pretty much.
Got it. So what inspired you to pursue a career, whether that be hip hop or singing, as an independent artist, and how has your journey shaped your artistic identity?
Baby, that's all I can. I started to grow in consciousness. So like in the pop group, I was more of the world. I was, doing worldly things and things like that. But I also rapped a little bit in the group thing. Then as time went on, I started rapping more and more and more, and I started liking it more and more and more. No, can you go there, please? And children, they just follow me everywhere. So once I was growing, I left that. I went to a brother while I was a student, and to get another group, which was a rap group. This was with them, and then once we separated, I continued on. Okay, I continued on that path, and okay, can you go sit down, please? And so I made it out.
I understand.
I hope I answered that question. I can't remember the nuances of the question.
Not a problem.
Okay.
So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to let the audience see one of your videos so that they can get a taste of what you bring to the microphone. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hecava Mecca, and this song is called Mind of a Rebel. So let's check it out.
Hey, it's the mind of a rebel. Young God, all black protocol, and I'm ready for whatever. Trying to make a bill so my children never struggle, but you never catch me dead signing deals with the devil. See me taking over, got them like over. Promise me the world, but that ain't gon' work. Diamonds and pearls, if I'm popping these perks. No, I'm popping red pills, and you bound to get hurt. You ain't ready for me. Got the whole wide world getting ready for me. He said it's time that I come. I'm building my people up out of the mud. We building this empire out of these crumbs. Making the soldier up out of a thug. Got the army behind me, now Satan, what's up? You thought it was over, but it just begun. Boy, you better run, Forrest Gump, better run. Cash in your soul, but ain't no refund. So what you gon' do when it's all done? When the dollar collapse and you looking for scraps and the people find out that you lied to them. Never thought one day you play a part two in catching this flame. It's the mind of the rebel. It's the mind of the rebel. Yeah, it's all eyes on us. It's the mind of the rebel. Cause in Allah we trust. It's the mind of the rebel. Young God, all black protocol, and be ready for whatever.
Not sure the things I see on the news, radio, and TV. I can't lose me. I see what I see. Get free, get free. Have you thinking that God ain't real? Until your soul gets snatched, want it back. Now how that feel? Don't squeal, you know the drill. Real in the field, yeah, it's time to kill. Get down on the ground, not now. It just got real. I got friends in the sky mile and a half wide, east side. Now we set up in the west, one mile we ride. Wrong time to be a military vet. Watch the weather, it's about to get wet. Black tarantula, caught up in his web. Arm, leg, arm, head. No, God can't be dead. Black protocol in my blood, in my head. Some of us, all of them gon' be dead. You gon' need more than nuclear heads. You can't fathom the depths of a devil. So it's time for the mind of a rebel. Let's mind of a rebel.
It's the mind of the rebel. Yeah, it's all eyes on us. It's the mind of the rebel. Cause in Allah we trust. It's the mind of the rebel. Young God, all black protocol, and be ready for whatever. It's the mind of the rebel. Listen, this ain't no game. Understand that these people ain't playing. While we be sleeping, they up making plans. And know our best interest ain't in what they plan. They playing God cause they can. Cause we too scared to take a stand. No, we rather protest and chant. He's got the whole world all up in his hands. But if we fight back, then he ain't got a chance. Bruh, listen again. Better wake up to the times that we in. This ain't conspiracy, this ain't a sham. Mind of a rebel is how we gon' win. But I ain't gon' front. You either with us or not. Better think twice on this one. Cause know if you fight against us, then you fight against God. It's the mind of the rebel.
If you bring the vaccine and say you're gonna bring your army to force us to take it, once you try to force us, that's a declaration of war on all of us. You only have this one life. Fight like hell to keep it, and fight like hell to destroy those whose heart and mind is to destroy you and take your life from you.
Yes, indeed. And that was Mind of a Rebel.
Yes.
So Hecava, please tell us, give your shout out to the production crew, the engineers, and all the people that made that video possible.
The video was done by my brothers and sisters in the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
I want to say it's Aleem Productions. I know his name is Ansar, but I can't remember what the name of the company is. But it's him and his sisters.
Okay.
And they do the animation, and then the brother that was on it is Brother Hashim. Which have you ever seen Backstage?
Mm-hmm.
I have not. Ryan says she has.
Yeah, he's the Muslim brother who was rapping backstage with Jay-Z and DMX.
Mm-hmm. You know who it is because I've shared it in the Blast group chat. I've shared his videos and stuff. So when you look him up, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
So he was the featured artist on there, and then my engineer, his name is Eli. And then the beat I actually got off this website called Jiju, and the production, their name is Dope Boys Music, off of Jiju.
And you let off with the perfect one to let you know, because that one right there is, when I say I like all of her music, I love it all. But that one right there, the first time I heard it, I think I kept it on repeat for about maybe 10 times before I let the next song play. But like, so serious. You also have another video for that song as well, right? It's, you guys are in black and white. It was on. I think it's on your YouTube page.
Black and white. I don't remember. I don't think so.
Well, because I could be mixing it with another one, but like that one was just amazing. Where were you at mentally when you wrote this one, and how did you pick him to be your feature? How did that come about?
Well, me and Brother Hashim, we work together. We work together a lot, so it wasn't like
no question. It was automatic.
You're welcome, baby. Where was I at? I was trying to finish my album for Savior's Day 2020. And I was really inspired, just really excited. And you know, the idea for the video, because I didn't drop the video until 2022. Mm-hmm. I wrote that in 2019/2020.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it down. And so the idea for the video obviously didn't come until 2 years later. So that wasn't on my mind. So like the video or what the video was about wasn't on my mind when I wrote it. Mm-hmm. Because clearly the vaccine or nothing was even talked about. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But I was really just inspired. And I think I had wrote the first verse like months before. And I was really just trying to finish it because I had to hurry up and get it done so I can get the music sent off. I can get the CDs made and stuff so that I can vend for Savior's Day. Mm-hmm. So I was really just like inspired to get my stuff done. That's where I was when I wrote that.
Dope. Okay. So let me ask you, independent artists often face unique challenges. Can you share a specific obstacle you've overcome in your career and how it influenced your music?
I can't say I've overcome any obstacle as of yet because I'm still in the fight to be seen. So I guess I'll say my consistency or not 100% giving up, because obviously as an independent artist there are times where you're just like, yo, I can't, like, I don't want to do this no more because I'm not seeing the results of my labor. I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor, so I'm not doing something right. But you have to keep going and you have to push past that feeling of pain in order for you to actually get progress. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been making music since 2012. And it wasn't until 2020 that I actually began to see results from the music that I was making. Mm-hmm. That's 8 years. That's 8 years of going unrecognized. That's 8 years of being passed by. That's 8 years of, people not listening. And then all of a sudden, 2020, it was different. And so getting past the fear of putting your stuff out, because that's also a problem. Because they're afraid of what people would think about music or anything that you do. So I have overcome some things, believing in myself and believing that I could do it. And that's how I ended up doing it, was because I believed in myself so much. And Allah said, if you don't do it now, you ain't never going to do it. So I just did it. And the outcome that I got from it was tremendous. So I would say overcoming fear of what people would think. That is overcome. But now I'm in a predicament of overcoming my own fear of the possibilities of what can happen in progression of my work. First I feared other people, now I'm fearing my own success.
It does make sense.
This is the new obstacle that I have to try to overcome, is myself.
Yeah. We are our worst enemy, as the saying goes. And what I wanted to encourage you on is, you know the artist Queen Omega?
No.
You don't? Okay. Let's put it this way. Queen Omega has been in the game, from what she told me, about 25 years. Okay? Just like you didn't know her, a lot of people didn't know her. Last year, she did a little chanting or reggae jam on Dr. Dre's song, and her song was called No Love.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now, if you may not know, if you saw her views in 3 months, she did over 33 million views. And she instantly blew up like that.
Wow.
Well, I'm telling you this. If my girl has been doing this for 25 years and it didn't happen to now, the key word is persistence and consistency. So trust and believe. I interviewed her and she talked about her struggles, but the thing of it is her love was bigger than her struggle. So she always kept doing it. She was still a mom because just like you, her kids were coming at her too.
They were in the background.
Same thing. So don't you worry about that. You keep doing you and you will see change come. I guarantee it. Because what you have, there's people that need to hear that. I believe that.
Praise be to Allah.
Wow. Allah, there's no fear. So you with this trying, I hear the trying word and then I hear fear, and that's not in the same sentence with Allah, So we just going to chalk it up to that. You just have a little jitters because you might see, I believe you see where it will be. And I think your vision is what kind of got you a little on edge. I don't think it's the fear. You get what I'm saying? I think you see, I believe Allah has already opened your eyes to it. And you are like, wait, are you serious? Like, it's really my charge? So I really think that's where you're at with it. From watching you, seeing you grow more and more through your artistry, and the more you post and devout, your will to Allah is like, I see it for you. So I know you had been revealed already.
But you know how other people can see things that you can't see.
Of course. Yeah.
Some people may look at you in a way that you don't see yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's also something I struggle with, because I struggle with humility and the line where not crossing that line to where I'm now arrogant. Like, that's something I really struggle with. So, because I don't want to be arrogant, because there's nothing more than an arrogant person.
That's right.
Amen to that.
And so that's a struggle, because then it also means, as an artist, it is about you. You know what I'm saying? It's about it is about what you're doing. And so me pushing myself really out there, me really putting myself out there, I fear that overstepping the boundaries of then becoming arrogant. So like, I guess that's a majority of the reason I fear becoming arrogant. And
but you always deflect. You always give all praises to Allah every time. Every time. That's why I always give you so many big ups, and I'll reach out to you from time to time, is because, like I said, you do it within your artistry as well. And there's a lot of artists that will not do that. Yes, and this day and age, right now, in this moment, these artists are not bringing what you are doing, and you are shedding the light, and Allah is shining through you. Everything you are doing, He's just standing up there like, if that makes you feel any better.
Hecava, I hear you loud and clear, because I'm the same type of person. Shine will tell you, I'm always quick to knock myself down a notch. But her and also my other people say it's okay to pop your collar because you've paid your dues. You have made many milestones to get to where you're at. You're not going to get arrogant like that. Arrogancy is something that's built up with time. You keep doing what you're doing. Now, there will be people that don't know you and call it arrogance. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. People won't know you and call you arrogant. But trust and believe, those that know you will know, hey, she's been busting her hump to get to where she's at, and look at the fruit. And we've seen about people who look at the fruit. Everybody wants the fruit, but none of them want to go through the journey to get it. So I feel you. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take an opportunity to share one of our blast artists for today. This is she's pretty much one of our pillars. This is our girl, Demi Day, and this is called Be Like You. So let's check it out.
Everybody can't reach like, everybody can't dream like, everybody can't be like, everybody can't be like you, everybody can't reach like, and everybody can't dream like, everybody can't be like, everybody can't be like you. I understand you got your own thing going, merely on down the stream, you better keep on rowing. They try to knock your self-esteem, you better keep on glowing. Don't let nobody in between that future you be knowing. So here's my message to you. Ain't no person on earth that can outdo you. Be yourself until yourself. You'll be honored that you knew you. Only you can be a rock when it ain't no one else around. And if you don't love yourself, then the only way is down. But I believe in you. I see you got some dreams in you. Full speed ahead, I see you got some steam in you. Just keep chugging away. Be grateful for every day that you get to bless the world with such a beautiful face. Let your shadow make the chase. Let your heart dictate the pace. Let your mind give you the strength and let your spirit run the race. I bet your ancestors cheering, seeing the path you clearing. Nothing worth fearing, every lesson worth hearing. But every now and again they try to break you. Lean into them wounds even though they might be painful. And when they heal the scars, that's when you gon' see a breakthrough. I'm praying that you make do with every resource within your grasp. Multiply it forth and be generous with your math. Kindness in your hand, willing to understand that every single second you get is another dance. And every single moment you breathe is another chance to do something you love, to always rise above. Parting for the past, don't let that trauma beat you up. Be gentle with your mental and everything you done been through. End of the day, you're the reason I grabbed a pencil, so I could draw you up a motivational stencil. Tracing the inspiration, make way for the destination. Cause trust me, I can see all of the places that you're headed. And I'm here to let you know you ain't gonna never reach a dead end. Everybody can't reach like, everybody can't dream like, everybody can't be like, everybody can't be like you, everybody can't reach like, and everybody can't dream like, everybody can't be like, everybody can't be like you.
And that's our girl Demi Day with Be Like You. And if you are an independent artist, spoken word poet, or even up-and-coming comedian looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for the free. But Blast is also needing the fans. So if you love great music, just like that song from Demi Day, then go to blastmusic247.com, register as a fan, and have access to hundreds and hundreds of independent music. Blast, constantly changing the industry one artist at a time. All righty. So let me ask you this. Your lyrics often reflect personal experiences. How do you balance authenticity in storytelling while maintaining a connection with your audience?
Well, what I tend to do before I write is that I always pray.
Mm-hmm.
And I always pray that Allah uses me as an instrument and as a vessel to relay a message to whoever may need it.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually don't start writing until I pray. And once I pray,
makes sense.
I have to move my pen, and whatever come out is what come out. And I ask Allah. I say, Allah, give me the bars that make people go, wait, what should you say?
I know that's right.
So I try to be as authentic as possible, but I also don't want to be vulgar, right? Because there's some things that happen in life that can tend to be vulgar. But
Right.
again, I always pray that Allah guides my words. So I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect that. Bless your heart. Go ahead, Shine.
Yeah, that, like I said, that's definitely heavily reflected in everything you do. One particular song I will tell you, my brother was visiting from Ohio. He was here, and I got to getting into clean mode and cook food mode, and a little bit of what she's doing right now, mommy mode at the same time. And I went to YouTube. I said, let me go ahead and let me pull her up real quick. So I pull up her page, and the song with you and your husband.
Writing.
Writing. When I tell you writing, my brother turned around and was like, "Who is this?" I said, "Bruh, listen, just cool out and listen." And just like, I mean, you could tell obviously where you were when we're like the feeling that you had, but what made you want to proclaim your love and the love that you both share for each other in this way?
I'm really I have an easier time explaining myself writing than I do actually talking.
Got
So,
I understand that.
and so that was just, a way to Malachi. That was just a way for me to express that to him. Malachi, what? You already. Okay, we'll get a fruit packet. So that was really just a way for me to express it to him.
I understand that totally. I get it. When it really means something, it's like the art. It has to come through the artistry. I do that with poetry, so I get it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And the other favorites, I got it. They're all my favorites, but the ones that get heavy rotation, Reflections.
Yes, ma'am.
Reflections is so dope that the men that are around me when I play it, it makes them sit down and take it in. And the vision, like the next time I'm gonna record and send it to you just to see the piece that comes over them. And then after the song goes off, the discussions, the build sessions that happen after that, it's like, wow. Like
Yes.
they share it, send it to their moms, their wives, stuff like that. It's like, hey, listen to this. I think you need to pay attention to this song. So, your message is working, sis. It's just a matter of who's also listening and sharing as well. But it's getting out there. It definitely is.
That song wasn't gonna make the album. That was
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The video is lovely. Everything. Are you serious? I'm so glad that it did, though.
Yes, ma'am. But my sister, she's the reason why that song is on my album.
Shout out to sis. Thank you, sis.
No.
Appreciate you, sis, for that. Appreciate you. She was obedient. I know how I told her to, nudge you a little bit.
So, Hecava, how do you feel about collaborations, especially like I had looked up Demi Day, and I love her flavor, her flow and everything. And I heard yours and I'm like, they would be a pretty good song if they were to drop something together. Are you open to do collaborations?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Demi, she is so fire. I learned more and more the more I work with them, like when I first saw them share Demi Day, I said, wait a minute, I knew her the whole time she was working with them and had no idea. So
That's played.
that's who we just played, yeah.
Yeah.
And she and I even share the same stage at different places at different events. So, you know, as she's performing and working with them, and I didn't even know Blast existed at the time. But do you see how everything just comes full circle?
Yeah.
You know, another check letting me know I'm rocking with who I'm supposed to be rocking with. You know, and mentioning that, another connection she and I have. Do you remember a brother by the name of Nasir Shabazz Muta Muhammad?
Yeah.
He went to school with my mother. And not realizing we were both pushing your CDs. And I remember you giving him a special shout out because the Hustle Man is really Hustle Man. Like the oils, the CDs. I mean, I've watched him growing up. So once I saw him started, I said, oh, she about to get a whole bunch of sales now because his hand to hand is serious.
He sold a serious amount of he sold like of my CDs.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me all of the profit. Like he did not take one. He sent me all the profit. Like he's truly an angel.
Yes.
Like seriously.
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
You see, like that's another connection. I was like, when I saw that, I said, "Oh, I already know what bro about to do. I know how he get down." And I just said, when you posted that and said that, I said, "Praise be to Allah." I knew he was going to do it.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play your other song, and this one is called Reflections. This is Hecava Mecca with Reflections. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I know that.
As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Now, look in the mirror, tell me what you see. See. You don't see me like I see me. You don't see me like I see me. Nah. You don't see me like I see me. A black god, a black queen. You don't see me like I see me. You don't see me like I see me. Nah. But I see you like I see me. You're a black god, a black queen. Look in the mirror, tell me what you see. I mean, do you really see a hoe? Society calls you bitch, but you are not a dog. It's the other way around, baby girl. You are a god. I know you probably never heard of this, so I suggest you take a hold of this. Yeah, it's some people on this boat that's poking holes in it, but we gon' patch it up anyway and just float on it. People say we don't reflect God, but we the co-creators with God. So if somebody got a problem, then that's their problem. Shit. They need to take that up with God, cause we've been here since the beginning. Team black girl, yeah, we winning, but we gotta stop with the division. Where light is right and black is whack, that's superstition. Cause Willie lynched us regardless of the difference, but we don't get it. A reflection of you, you're a reflection of me. We're a reflection of God. Inside us is the key. We hold the secrets of the universe, produce the universal kings. We produced Martin with the dream. We produced Elijah, Kareem. And we produced Farrakhan on the scene, yeah. But you don't see me like I see me. But you don't see me like I see me, nah. You don't see me like I see me. A black god, a black queen. But I see you like I see me. But I still see you like I see me, yeah. I see you like I see me. You're a black god, a black queen. A black god, black queen. Black God, a black queen. You don't see me like I see me. A black God, a black queen. A black God, a black queen. A black God, a black queen. But I see you like I see me. Royalty. Look in the mirror, tell me what you see. Do you really see a nigga? Do you really see a thug? Do you see a drug dealer? Do you really see a savage or a beast or a killer? Well, I don't. I know you've got a lot to carry, a wide load. They changed your name from Kuta Kinte into John Doe. You say your eyes is wide open, but your mind closed. Cause you don't think that you a god. But I know that you got more to offer than what shows. Your dirt's been exposed, but you gotta dig deep to find gold. To find gems, to find gold, that's what you are. Ain't nobody gotta tell you you a star. That's why you want the finer things, the gold chains and the diamond rings. Cause the king deserve it all, no LeBron. You're a reflection of me, I'm a reflection of you. We're a reflection of God, and inside us is the truth. You are the creator of the universe, the sun, the stars, and the moon. Anything you think you can do. Don't you know your mind is a womb? Your thoughts can give birth to something new. But you don't see you like you should see. You don't see you like you should see, nah. You don't see you like you should see. You're a black god, a black king. But I see you like you should see. But I still see you like you should see, yeah. I see you like you should see. You're a black god, a black king. Black god, a black king. Black god, a black king. But you don't see you like you should see. You're a black god, a black king. A black god, a black king. A black god, a black king. But I see you like you should see. You're royalty.
And that was Reflections.
I think we just be, and I'm so glad that she did share that one because that was the perfect leeway. Like, this was not planned. I did not know this was one that she shared. But now you understand why,
That is a great song. I know she's taking care of Precious Cargo.
You said what?
I said, I see you taking care of Precious Cargo. I get it.
Yes, the Umi is in full effect.
No doubt. So, man, that whole vibe of that song is just nice. It just brings you just like a chill level, like you just taking a moment to breathe and just relax. I felt that song. I love that song. That song is so dope.
Sis be ministering in her own way, and she don't even be knowing.
Yes, ma'am.
You definitely do. And before I forget, because I know you posted about it. How was it? Because I've had the opportunity to see him 2 times in my life. But how was it sharing the stage with Big Daddy Kane?
It's cool. I mean, I didn't really like talk to him or anything.
Oh, y'all didn't get a chance to vibe.
Like, I met him afterwards, but it was just like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. Took a picture, and that was it. Like, it wasn't like a whole.
Oh, y'all didn't get a chance to vibe. I was just like, oh man, I hope they got an opportunity to build after they performed.
So you have an opportunity to stargaze. She was so business minded. Let's do this, and you did your show, and he did his, and it is what it is. It happens.
Yeah.
So, how do you see your music contributing to or challenging the current cultural narrative?
I believe that I bring a dynamic that's not in our culture right now, which is family, which is modesty, which is the value of the woman, and not just the woman, but also the value of the human being, um, which is something that is completely lacking in. I can't even say it's our culture. I feel like it's something that was constructed and then given to us, and then we took it on, but it's not really out.
Yep.
Understood.
That's right.
And so, my mama, that's the reason why she named me Mecca. She prayed for me to change the world. And I believe that this is how Allah is answering her prayer. Because music is like a second language, like a first language, regardless of who you are, whether you even speak the same language as the person who's making the music. It has such power that you don't even have to speak the same like language, because music itself is universal.
That's right.
True that.
Just having the image, which I'm not one of those artists that gets like super dolled up and like I'm like more like the 90s, chill back, no makeup, just.
That's all right. Natural beauty is a thing too.
Almost B-girl style, bro. When I tell you, like, that's when you like her videos, you see her and she's covered, the hoodie, the sweatsuit, look pretty much how I regularly look. This is only because of work. I'll throw in a sweatsuit in a minute, wrap up, sweatsuit, let's go.
Right. Just being comfortable in and not taking on these false beauty standards. Because that's also something that I want to represent. Be okay being yourself, being God created you, instead of going out and cool way. So.
Right. I hear you. What do you have to ask her, Shine?
Where would you like, if you had to choose, and it was the opportunity to proclaim to the masses your message, where would you like that location to be?
What you mean?
Like, say just you had to give a message. It was your charge to give a message to your fellow sisters. Just building off of the last question. If you had to pick a location where this performance would be held, where would you choose?
I don't know. I've never thought about. Did you just break my earrings? I've never thought about like actual locations of performing. Like Bear Garden or I've never thought.
It doesn't have to be a venue. It doesn't have to be. It's just any location. What would this ideal of your choosing? Like if you had to.
I would do it at home.
Now, at home, meaning where? Your hometown, where you live, somewhere in a park there? Or in your house home is what you're referring to?
You talk about her house.
In my house on Facebook Live.
Right?
Hey, you can still get them viewers like that. Okay.
This is true.
Yeah. Nobody had to travel. You still comfort in your own home and you get to get it out there.
How you like that? I think I would want to go to like Florida. Somewhere nice.
Oh, look at Troy. Yeah. He's in Orlando.
I never thought about that because you have to visualize stuff, and that's how you bring things into existence, is seeing it first.
That's right.
So that's something to ponder over.
For sure, especially if you want to envision yourself expanding your brand, expanding and reaching to new areas, in which I was going to tell you stick around so we could talk to you after the show, because there is so much potential I see with you. And I understand how sometimes you don't see it yourself, because I'm in that same situation every day with being the vice president of the company. I don't realize the power that was given to me, but I don't flex it in arrogance at all. I flex it in helping others besides myself. I flex it in remembering, Blast wasn't a well-known name. Me, Elliot, D-Ray, Sunshine, we all built it together to now start to have some validity to it. So having a team, especially when you're trying to get out there, is something important. So, I definitely will talk about that afterwards. But as far as you, yeah, picture you, shoot, I want to be in Paris and I want to, boom, boom, boom. There's nothing wrong with that. That can be a great goal.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, I have a goal of getting Queen Omega to Florida, but
Yes.
in due time.
Can't wait for that to happen.
I'm still believing in that, but we're going to work on that. So before we head out, Hecava Mecca, could you let everybody know where they can find you and your music and all that good stuff?
Yes, sir. So you can find me on Instagram at Hecava_Mecca22. You can find me on YouTube at Hecava Mecca. And I'm on all streaming platforms. And I have built up quite a bit of a catalog now. And I also have hard copies of CDs of my first album, Young God. So if you're interested in that, I also do have a hard copy of that. That's about it.
And she's also on Blast, ladies and gentlemen, but that's another.
Drum roll now on Blast.
So stick around, Hecava Mecca. We will talk after the show. We won't keep you long. Sunshine, what would you like to say before we head out?
Sis, I appreciate you wanting to do the interview. I kept sending him, and he's like, "Yo, who is this?" I'm like, "Bro, get it on the show. Get it on the show. Get it on the show." So because like you said about the vision, I see it. Sometimes he'll tell you when people are sharing stuff with me, sometimes I kind of trail off. It's not because I'm not listening. It's literally now painting the picture, and I see the vision. As you're speaking, the vision is happening. And literally the interview he had with Queen Omega, we spoke about it. I saw it. Yeah. And he kept bringing it to me, and I'm like, "Bro, I see it." And then he said, "Sunshine, guess what?" And I was like, "See, so it's the same with you. The more and more I listen to you, the more and more I see exactly where you're headed." And I love the fact that you are a young sister, when they still say that there is hope for the lost, you are the hope that are for the lost. So I want you to know you are part of that.
Yes, I appreciate you.
No, trust me, I appreciate you. My sons got a chance now. As these sisters get to listen to you, my sons are going to be 10 and 12 this year. So, and they love your music. They love it. So, they already know what kind of sister to look for. Thanks for adding on.
So we definitely appreciate your time for the show tonight. And I can't wait to hear some of the things that are coming up for 2024. So we're definitely going to be always having a connection with you so we can hear what's new and what's fresh and whatnot.
Yes.
So
and now you're going to be in rotation just like Demi Day.
Indeed. And that's the beauty of being a part of Blast. As we say, you're a guest, but after you leave, you're considered family. So whenever you want to, hey, I got a new song I'm about to come out. You got Sunshine, you got me, you got others who are going to vibe off of you and want to possibly interview you or even have your music played through their show. So this is just the beginning, my friend.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So everybody, thank you so much for coming to this special edition of Inplosion. Thanks again, Sunshine, for riding shotgun with me. And remember to always be kind and celebrate the difference to make a difference. We love y'all. We will see y'all next week. God bless.
Peace, peace.